Good morning, good morning, good morning, and greetings from the beautiful, beautiful island of Barbados, and welcome to our daybreak gathering of the EMC. I welcome each and every one of you all. Thank you so much for joining me this morning. We have a light crowd on board because we're a little bit earlier, and of course because of the new daylight saving time in certain areas, obviously that's going to affect it a little bit. Doesn't make any difference because all we're supposed to do is gather with whoever is here this morning, share peace, love, happiness, and joy together. Unfortunately, the sun is not cooperating with the time that we had scheduled for the sunrise, so we got to start the vlog prior to sunrise, but that's not a problem. I don't think there's anyone on here right now that would not like to be standing exactly where I am and enjoying this peace of serenity. Hope you've been able to do that this morning. What I'd like to do now at this stage of the game is say our serenity prayer. Remember, we are praying for peace, world peace, praying for guidance, praying for light, praying for direction. It's not a religious prayer, it's a prayer of strength. Hopefully those of you who like to join me will do so. All others will be back here in a few moments time. God, grant us the serenity to accept the things we cannot change, the courage to change the things that we can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Your will, not ours, be done. Amen. What a beautiful, beautiful morning it is here in the Rock. Wind conditions a little cooler than it has been. Definitely feeling a little bit of, here we go, all the criticism coming out. A little bit of nip in the air. It's feeling crisp. Yes, it's not cold. It's just feeling like nice and cool and beautiful this morning. Before we go any further, I want to say good morning to all of you all. Yes, I am still looking a little under the weather because I'm still grieving. So it's not a problem. I'm grieving with a happy heart though, not grieving with a sad heart. So good morning to each and every one of you all. I'm glad you joined me this morning. I really want to take in and fill in the areas that we have not been. As you remember, we walked from Oistins down to the Welches beach area here. And we also did Casuarina and welcoming areas, Barbados Beach Club, for those that want to call the new name, yesterday. So we're filling in the blank this morning. We're going to go from here, we're going to make our way down to Maxwell Beach where it used to be the banana boat area. We will talk a little bit more about that, it's by Sea Breeze Hotel. I just want to tell you a little bit about my kind of beginnings. So here we go. Alright, so any of you that see this condo now may say, well, don't remember what it was there before. But I'm going to be stepping you back in time now. Let's date all of you all. Not me, of course. Remember, I started partying when it was like 8 or 7 around that time. But do you remember Steve's Disco that you see located right here, a little small beach house on this cliff? He originally started down in Worthing and then he relocated to here at one time. That you see a lot of fun. It was Steve and Sean. They both had discotheque. Sean turned his into a pool hall, which was down by Trimart in the area of Worthing, and Steve's discotheque. So any of you that partied here into the wee hours of the morning will remember that. It also then turned into Penthouse, which then moved up into the Arawakan area, etc. But this is a beautiful, beautiful spot here, as you can see. See, it's a little bit rough this morning, so not sure how it's going to impact what we're doing. So if we go down to an area that we cannot get through, we will return back up to the road and we will make our way over. So here we go. Yes, I know disco. I started, I said, in the beginning at a very, very young age. What I'm going to do this morning is, for all of those that do not know my acrobatic skills, I will just show you where we are. I'm standing on top of these armored rocks. That's a name that I learned a little while ago. I used to call them a groin. I know I'm going to call them armored rocks here. I'm going to do a backflip twist, or I should say a full twist. So here we go. Let's try this out. Ready? 1, 2, 3. That was pretty rough. Sorry if you all had a jerky situation there, but I was trying something new. I really couldn't get it completely done properly, but I landed, as you all would have noticed, in a 10-point landing, and just in time to watch this beautiful, beautiful sunrise. Those of you that are watching this morning, I hope you're giving thanks to seeing another day. I hope you're giving, you know, all of the prayers and stuff to the one that you follow, that this morning you can thank him, her, or whoever it is for blessing you with this beautiful, beautiful morning. It is absolutely amazing out here. You can see the sun is beginning to come up. The rays are beginning to go from behind the clouds up into the sky. So it's going to be a lovely warm effect. We're not be around here too long. We're going to make our way down the beach. But I want you to have a look at these beautiful glows and reflections again. I'm not going to put down the West Coast people this morning, because I know the first thing they're telling me is, it's rough up there, Nick. If you were down on our coast, you could just go in the calm sea and walk and swim wherever you wanted and give everybody a sea bath. But up in the South Coast, it's too rough. You can't do that there. Man, whatever you want to say, man. Remember, WIB is west is boring. If you want the same dead water every day and real crystal clear conditions that you can snorkel and get like 80-foot visibility and be calm and peaceful without the currents, okay, well, you like West Coast. So we're just going to leave it at that. I'm not going to say any more about it, because that will only praise it up. The West Coast is also a beautiful, beautiful coastline. For those on board here that want to sabotage me this morning and tell me later on that I'm talking a lot of nonsense about their coastline and to take it easy, as I said last night, I am open to bribes. But remember, I may be open to them, I may receive them, but it may make no difference, because I'm stuck in my ways, and the West Coast people have to take some pressure this morning. As you can see, it's a beautiful morning. Unfortunately, I am alone, because my co-star deserted me. But don't worry about that. I know she'll be back here sooner or later, and when she comes back, we shall resume our group walks. Look at that beautiful, beautiful sunrise. Is that not just stunning? Look at those. Look at that ray coming right across us on the sun. Is that not beautiful? My eyes to the east, my brother Mark. I hope you're out there doing something this morning, because that is just too beautiful to be missed. We're not missing it here, but we will only have to keep it in memory. I don't know if any of you all have any memory like me. I have an amazing memory. It's full of a whole set of stuff. I have to throw away things sometimes so that I will be able to capture other things and retain them. Alright, so here we go. Welches Beach. Years gone by, and we're not talking about that long ago, this beach did not exist here at all. Since these armored groins have been dropped out here, armored rock groins have been dropped out here, this is all developed. And not only is it because of those, but inside of here, if you see all the vegetation on the roadside of where we are, all this here has concrete walls that are built under it, erect walls, to capture the sand so they do not wash away. So this beach is not only strong because of its width, but strong because of what lays under it. A lot of people may not realize that. When this was building, I was wondering who in the right mind would put a resort on the beach kind of foundation that went in here. But there's actually foundation and large erect walls that are holding sand in place. So that will protect all that inside section. Originally, I'll walk you up here and show you where the sea used to come. And this is no joke, this is truthful. I always stick within the truth, as you all know, 100% accurate, 100% truth, no fabrication whatsoever. But originally, I'm going to get you in line with it. Now some people are saying, he got to be joking, there's no way that is possible. Take a straight line from here, up here, they had those sea grape bushes along the roadside. They may have had 10 or 15 feet of sand off of the road itself. When we used to get big south swells, there didn't have to be a hurricane or anything, big south swells, the sea used to actually come up into the road and leave sand on the road itself. However, over the years, this has been developed, and it's an absolutely beautiful, world-class beach now. So any of you remember those days, will see the changes as well. Alright, you know me already, I like a little bit of fun, so let us walk Highway 7 and see what we can do. I think this morning I will go over the other side of the road, because I had someone this morning told me at around 4:30, please be careful out there. So when I get those kind of words coming from a loving heart, of course I can be careful this morning. So we're going to walk on the side of the pavement, which we do not normally do. We normally like to walk over the other side, and we will seek along that section, but words of wisdom I like to take in, especially when they come from the heart. So good morning to each and every one of you all again. Hold on a sec though, hold on. I need you all to see me a little more though. As you all can see, I have on a Saiga hat style this morning because a lot of people had a lot of talk for me yesterday. I was so kind that they put up this portrait of me. I heard a lot of nonsense about trees falling in my head, how I have grape leaf earrings and a whole set of nonsense, but I expect that from the family. You all already know that I am a dartboard. I will put myself up there and I will even give you the darts to throw at me. It's not a problem because my skin is thick. Oh, look, a whole set of people coming up here. Let's get them involved. Good morning to everyone. You are on EMC gathering. We do this we do this 4 days a week. What we do is we come together a spiritual group that come together and do sunrise, and we do a walking tour. We've actually walked the whole of Barbados coastline, all the beaches and the center of the island. I don't have any of my greeting cards on me, but I will tell you my name is Nicholas Dean, D-E-A-N-E. Facebook or YouTube, we have over 850 vlogs on YouTube. We have a map we sent you if you're on Facebook. Come and join us. We have this morning, right now 48, but we will have close to 100 people by the end of the morning. And we walk all of Barbados, so you can watch Barbados' sunrise, bask in peace and happiness and comfort and love with our family. So please come and join us, okay? Have a wonderful day. You all are from, just 1 minute though, let me get a quick introduction. Where are you all guys from?
We're going for a walk.
Yeah, I know, but where in the island? You came from where in the world? Like,
we UK, Newcastle.
Awesome. You're any Barbadian roots and stuff here, or
no
Barbadian? Wow, awesome. Yeah. Well, I hope you all enjoy yourselves. Yeah.
We just want to watch the sunrise.
Wow, we are doing that too. You all have a blessed day. Okay, take care. Nice to meet you all.
So, what time do you start doing this?
Usually, anytime between 5:30 in the morning and 6:30.
And where do you all meet?
Sorry?
Where do you all meet?
All over. We're doing a virtual tour.
Like tomorrow, where do you meet for this?
Okay, well, you remember my name closely. It's Nicholas Dean, D-E-A-N-E. Send me an IM on Facebook. I will tell you where we'll be on Saturday and come and join our family.
All right.
How's that sound? That challenge is in your court now, huh?
All right.
All right, take care. Have a great day. Okay, cool. Bye-bye. All right, so yeah, I forgot my greeting cards again. I left home a little bit late this morning. I got a little bit of laziness in me, so I left home a little late this morning. I got here in time though, because I got here before half of you were awake. Some of you are joining us now. I see the numbers are going up. All those people have come on late this morning. I got notes of who it is, and I'm going to make sure and give you some strikes later on. Not for coming on late, just for coming on here without an apology. I didn't say any, good morning, I'm sorry to be late, Nick. So I will see who did that and who did not do that. And no player coming on here and give me an apology now after saying good morning to everybody else, because apology got to come first. I have a lot of family friends and members of our EMC that are in need of a strike list. Remember, I can only give you strikes on a live broadcast. I cannot give you strikes at anything that happens outside of that. They are the rules that the committee has laid, and I don't mean a false committee, which is run by some secret police and I have to say the most troublesome one. We're not talking about that committee at all. We're talking about the real committee, which is me, myself, and I. We have a democratic rule. We make sure to put everything to vote, and I tell you, it always is unanimous. I don't know how come. I think those guys are sort of like in my pocket. But don't mind that. It's all about democracy. That's the way we run this here. I know you're going to hear other things in here, but remember, Nick always tells the truth. Anyone that says anything against Nick is only a hater. That's the only reason they're doing it, is because they're jealous of a person like me who is absolutely perfect. I know you all may be saying, I'm missing a lot of scenery, but no, you're not. You're seeing the best scenery in Barbados. That is why we call it the beautiful Barbados through my eyes. I'm seeing you, I'm seeing myself, therefore it has to be beauty. So we're going to switch you back around now as we're going to enter back onto a beach in a second. I want to see you, let you see how I'm going to throw, see, I'll hop in front of this car coming at the road. Hold a second. Let's see. Okay, it's coming at the road. I didn't say I was going to wait till it get here. I said I was going to hop in front of the car. So those that thought I was going to jump in front of a car when it was 10 feet away, daft for lick you. Alright, we're on the close section here now. So I'm going to make my way around here. Not to be morbid or anything, but this white bicycle that's leaned up on the pole here, that's chained to the pole. This is where an elderly lady was killed. That is her actual bicycle. That's sort of being put there to remember her bike. So if you come up here and see a bicycle chain on a pole, it's not someone who's on the beach swimming and don't want their bicycle to be carried away, but it's sort of like a memory of her. This beach is also another beach that's been built over the years with the rocks that have been laid in the outside section here to protect the inner bay. Goes and comes a lot of times a year. It is very strong on the inner section, but the lower section itself can be a little bit small, like where you're seeing those folks going around the point there that goes down to Butterfly Beach. That area sometimes you cannot get through there at high tide, or if you get through there you can get soaking wet. Let's put it that way. You can get most places in Barbados, but a lot of places you're going to get wet unless it's low tide and unless the conditions are good as they are right now. Beautiful, beautiful. Mr. Conductor and all those that stay at Butterfly Beach, good morning to each and every one of you all. This is sort of like for you all this morning. I know I mentioned Mr. Conductor's beach yesterday. He actually is a person that any beach in this island, so long as there's sand and it's in Barbados, he calls it his beach. I don't know if he thinks he's a Bajan warrior. Only Bajan warrior can call every beach his own. Morning, my brother, you good? Good to see you, my man. We're going to try and make our way around these 2 points here over to Maxwell Beach. As I said, there is a swell that's running this morning. Good morning, Mr. Surfologist. I'm sure you're on here peeping. I know you're still not out of bed. You're going to tell me, man, Nicholas, I was up at 4 o'clock, but you don't get up out of bed till 7. So that doesn't really count, to be honest with you. So good morning to you, sir. I know you must again a good surf this morning. A little bit of nature for you. A little bit of beauty. Take in this here, folks. Wowee. Is that not just lovely seeing it from that kind of level? Look at these reflections and stuff. Switch mirror here if you're on board. This is especially for you, this section here. What I'm going to do is actually I'm going to go a little bit. I'm going to get my shoes wet, which I did not want to do. I was going to run across the water so quickly down there I would not have got wet. But I need to bring this for you. Bring these reflections, these trees, and this beautiful, beautiful, best coast in the world for you. Here you go, 20 seconds. You all can do your count. Watchkeeper, timekeeper, let's go. You hold that. You bell pet. Well, that watch is no use to you anymore. I have this covered for sure. She's given me the approval. She was watching it, but I know that she got to humble herself and keep quiet now because I did it again. Lots of Airbnb properties here for rental. Just look up this general area here. You know, you can get rentals. All these here have rental accommodations in them. If you don't want to stay in the condos on either side, they maintain sort of like a low structure except for one of them. I would have to say this is absolutely beautiful. Remember though, if you're a real beach lover, you do not get sand here all year round, or if you do get it, it's extremely narrow in this section here. You can see where the high water mark's coming up. Just want to give you an indication of where it is. Remember, today is a little bit rough though, but you can see the difference between the two different textures here. High water marks, you want above it, that's all ripply from the little raindrops and stuff. You want below with all the footprints, that's where the low tide is going to be, or where the low tide has gone to. So beautiful full beach this morning. Glows, an absolute stunning sunrise in the background. Those folks in Newcastle, thank you so much for talking to us this morning. Hopefully you will remember my name and come on and see us and join our family, bring a little bit of love and peace from your own part of the world to us here in Barbados as well. He's not walking away from me. It's not that I can't keep up with him. I will pass all these people walking. I am a speed walker. I am definitely the Olympian. There's no one that can challenge me in that area. They've tried many times. But I'm just doing it slowly so you can get the best possible resolution and that we don't get any pixeling, because I'd be so fast that you will not see it. It is beautiful this morning. I had to say, this is a lovely, lovely hotel. You see Barbados Windsurfing Club. At one time when windsurfing was huge here, you would have found their water sports shop above. And it was actually called the Barbados Windsurfing Club, and it's now called Butterfly Beach. It was beautiful. As I said, we're going to try and go around this corner, but before we do that, I know there are two nosy people on here. One is a West person. I don't know why I'm even including your name on this, because you're not from the South. And the other one is a South person. So, good morning, Mr. Ray Coke. Good morning, Jeanette Edge. I know you all are two malicious people that like peeping at everything all the time. You see it in your eyes and you all are on the vlogs. If the security comes, Mr. Gittins, please, please, please get your wallet out, sir. There we go. Butterfly Beach. Absolutely beautiful. I love the perspex glass in the front that will stop any water from splashing upon you, but still gives you the ability to see the beautiful ocean and all the surrounding horizon and stuff. It is absolutely gorgeous out here. Really, really beautiful. As you can see, the security guard is not here at the moment. I think Mr. Giddens may have called him to the phone. Thank you, my brother. Appreciate that call. He's not even to know we were here unless he follows us on the vlog. Beautiful conditions. All right, around the corner we shall try and go. If we do not go through here, or if we cannot get through here, or if I tumble down, any of those things that go on, just do not laugh. We're trying our best to bring the best to you, which means that we have to take ourselves into an area that may be rocky, stony, and definitely swelly. But here we go. I'm just going to wait for this set to pass by. I want to time this set before the surfers laugh at me and tell me, man, Nick, you don't even know how to read a wave anymore. That's not so. I may not be as well versed as I used to be, but I do remember, as you can see, clearly a big set coming through here. So all of you surfers in Barbados that are on here this morning, you can see there's definitely a south swell. You go to South Point, maybe Brandon's will be picking this up as well. And some in-between spots at different tides. Right now it's low tide, so it's not going to be as good at certain breaks as you would know. That actually prefer the mid to high tide break. So here we go, we're going to try this now. Remember, anybody that laughs at me while I'm getting splashed is going to be dealt a serious strike this morning. And this strike is going to come with pain. You will feel it sticking you in your side without a doubt. And we're just going to find some firm footing for this set wave. Now the problem is not just walking across here. There are rocks and stuff in the sand. So please do not do these stunts that you're seeing on this here unless you're certified and qualified like me. I am a certified qualified beach walker. So I know where to go and how to stand up. And hopefully how not to fall. But I also have gold medals in the recovery technique. Recovery is when one falls and one jets up so quickly that no one even knows there's a fall. It's done with grace and style and speed. Not many of you would know how to do that though. Many of you go down flat, don't get back up so quick. Not me. I am an expert. So remember, these are risky stunts. Do not practice these at home. Do not even come to Barbados to practice these. Oh yes, I see my billionaire on board. I know he's safe now for sure. Alright, if I follow with all my camera equipment, now I know I'm going to get home. I have some new ones sitting down right there. So let's have a look at this hotel from the front section. Beautiful, beautiful area, the restaurant and the bar. The actual tanning facilities here, great for sure. Although you may lack in beach, the kind of scenery you're going to get from this area is amazing. If you remember last year, they were doing some work here that had me a little concerned because they laid a marl road in front of these sections here by the armored rocks. They were actually rebuilding the wall. Mr. Kent got in contact with me after he saw the vlog. So I know you're on this morning, Mr. Kent. So thank you very much for putting it back in the original state. Just reinforcing your wall and protecting your wall and putting it back as it was. I would not like seeing a marl road across here at all. But you know me, I'm always full of speculation. I always say, well, this is going to happen, it doesn't happen. Well, that doesn't make any difference. If I say this has happened, which is a date or anything like that, you know it's the gospel. Well, not the gospel. Let's rephrase that. You know it's the truth. Beautiful, beautiful property here. This is Seabreeze Hotel. I can't remember exactly how many it was. I think it was 20 million they put into the refurbishment. Please don't hold me to that figure. Just know there was a massive refurbishment that went on here. This entire block here, the taller block, is new. This used to be Sheringham Beach Apartments, which are just located in this section here in front of us in the center of the screen. That's where they had originally an old bay house that then they turned into the apartments, Sheringham Beach Apartment. Then we had Seabreeze below, same kind of height there as you're seeing. Where you're seeing that massive structure was really just a couple of small buildings and stuff, but they've actually done a whole set of work here. It is a beautiful, beautiful hotel. But along that came with this hotel was this incredible beach. Talk a little bit more as we go on from here. But just want to show you, if you are, oh yes, he's there. We are on great terms, so anybody that thinks they have a strong team, you know already that I have my full team with me this morning. This is the public access to here. You will find this opposite where Barry has his fruit salad bar or fruit bar. You come through here, you can get some parking, limited parking out there, but this is the real official entrance to this beach facility here. If you're interested in coming to it, I will try and remember, if I remember, to put up where exactly you can get park your car and stuff to make it a little easier for you. But going back again, this entire beach here was formed by laying these groins in the distance and numerous extensions of the groin. As you can see in front where that concrete slab is, you can see the reinforced armored rocks there. They're being put down to extend that jetty to offer more sand in this area. Beautiful, beautiful resort. I know that some people are going to say, man, those beach chairs stayed out overnight. Don't quarrel with me about that. I didn't put them there, and I do not have the power to move them, but we all know that that is not the best of things, but I know they're going to say it anyhow. We'll see what happens. Again, beautiful, beautiful option to stay in Barbados. Sea conditions here, certainly not West Coast style at any time of the year. So if you like calmer sea conditions, this would not be, I would say, your best place to come unless you are comfortable with being on a resort and in the pool, because it does get a little bit rough. Sometimes it gets calmer as well, but it's no consistency as you would find at some of the other beaches. It can get quite rough here for sure. Absolutely beautiful though, I must say. It's a beautiful resort. All these rooms here, some of the best views in the world that you will find looking over our southern coast of the island. Absolutely beautiful. You can see how many people are out here enjoying the sunrise this morning. We're not going to interview everyone because they may stone me. There are too many of them. Good morning to everyone. The world is saying hi to you all. Good morning. Okay. Beautiful. All right, so a little bit more about the beach here so you can understand how much is being done in the days gone by. This is before these groins were laid. This section here, we're saying these beach chairs was not even existing. You would have had a little slither there that you couldn't even put beach chairs on. It used to be a fairly good beach from here, sort of like run in a straight line from here up to the public entrance. So all the beach you're seeing on the right hand side is pretty much a new beach or expanded beach. And then below here, where you're seeing that light on the actual wall itself, you could not get around there without getting soaked. That would have been all seawater. If it had swells and stuff, well, you couldn't go around there really. It would be very unsafe to do so. This entire beach has built beautifully. So this was done by the Seabreeze Hotel. This is a part of their expansion. What they did originally when the beach was, or the groins were first laid, is they brought in shipments and shipments of man-made sand, which is ground up coral that's done here by a local company, and they put it all over this beach. However, because it's been a few years now, if you walk this beach, you will not see that coarser sand. You will see the finer sand now, because all of that has been sort of like being laid on top of by the beautiful natural sand that's out here. Beautiful, beautiful hotel. I have to say, it's a massive property. I think it's absolutely lovely. You know me already, do not like taller buildings. If you're going taller than trees, well, that is not going to get a kudos from me, but you've already done it. So the Serenity Prayer tells me that I have no power over that whatsoever. I never did anyhow, but just to say, I have my comfort in the peace and serenity that I pray for every morning. So original Seabreeze Hotel was over here, as I said before. Above that was Sharonham. This is the original structure of Seabreeze when it was built. I remember when there was no hotel here. I remember actually coming here to a beach house and playing dominoes and cards. Of course, I am a certified Olympian in both of those activities. No one could ever beat me, so they didn't invite me too often. I'm blaming it on that. It's not because of how I behaved or anything like that. It's because of my expertise in those action sports. Beautiful. I'm going to take you on a circle of love now. Darker makers are necessary. Our disclaimer is in place. If you hurt your eyes while we're taking in this air, you don't have on your darker makers, or if you have those cheap darker makers that are no good that you bought on the side of the street for $20 because you are cheap, please shut your eyes as we come around. I'll let you know when to reopen them. So first of all, let's start here looking at this hotel. We're going to make our way around. Enjoy. Shut your eyes now. Open up and see the most beautiful thing in the world. Yep, we gotta call this a 360 because this was certainly not a circle of love because I talked through it, but I had to let you see the most beautiful thing. I mean, after all, how can I do a 360 without having me involved in it? So here we go again. I'm just gonna take you back around. Remember, the sunlight does not affect the beauty of me. Here we go. As you can see, I'm still as beautiful as I was even when the sun was not there. Alright, so we're going to do our circle of love a little further on. So let's call that a 360 for now. As I told you all, I am the boss of the show. I can change from a circle of love to 360. I can actually do what I want. I can stop at the 180 and give you all a 20-second photo op if I want, because I am that amazing and powerful. Now everybody who is malicious, especially our webcam master that sees things in Barbados that Beijers don't even know about, Mr. Rayco, good morning to you. I know you'll have your opportunity now to see me, so let me give you a little wave in case you are seeing me. Good morning, good morning. Hats off to each and every one of you all this morning. Beautiful out here. Alright, so we like a little bit of back in time. You all know the story already. Years ago, this was the location of the Banana Boat and the Garage, two very popular nightclubs in Barbados. The Garage was an area on the lower side, the western side. You used to have half-cut cars you used to be able to sit in. As soon as you came through the door, it was just an amazing adventure. I was there many times. As I told you all before I started partying when I was like 5 or 6, I was allowed in nightclubs in Barbados. So the 1971 date would be correct. You all would know that, 5th of April, 1971. Facebook has still not got it right. But that you see on the lower section, and then on the above sections where you used to get all of the live bands. Again, same notorious live bands, Sam Pedals, Merry Men. In those days, the Merry Boys, etc., etc. They then turned into Ivory, Spice and Company. It's just a name a couple, and it's just because I can't retain all of the names of all of the bands because I have other critical information I have to maintain in my head at all times. But those are gone now. This property is being sold. At the moment, you can get through here from the other side. You can walk through it. Sun Bay is over the other side, that's affiliated with the Barbados Beach Club. That's the family-run side of it, or I should say the couple-run side of it. And you can come through here across a path that's laid on the property. I do not know how long that will exist. It has been here for a long time. They haven't done any development on it yet, but don't know if it'll be here when you come. So just be prepared to use the public thoroughfare that I mentioned before. Alright, so here we go again. We're going to try, we go up any higher elevation. I feel in the mood to jump up on top of this cliff here in about a spring or two. I was raised here. This is where my family used to own. So I was pretty much raised on this location here. They used to have little caves under here before the sand built up. Very small caves, but in the days when I was down here, they seemed massive. But all that has gone now, has changed completely. I remember waking up on mornings at my family's home that was down here and enjoying down here. It's called Spinecop and Craigswell, if you remember those days prior to the Banana Boat and the Garage. As I said, I am a very young starter in life. There we go, up we go. If any of you remember, they had a massive sea grape bush that used to grow here that I actually got cut down. It was, they said, one of the sweetest sea grapes in the island. No, that is impossible because there's nothing called sweet sea grape, but some people like to exaggerate, as some of them on this family do. But as you see, I have taken that down and replaced it with this almond tree, so we no longer have that ugly thing in our face. But we do have some more bushes coming up here, so I will send my crew up later on and we will take these right down to soil one more time. It is beautiful. I think this is going to be a perfect morning. How are you going? I think it's going to be a perfect circle of love from this point. We're going to be able to take in where we were yesterday. We're also going to be able to take in a lot of beautiful beach here and an amazing sunrise. Remember, you're going to want your darker makers for this. So here we go. Enjoy, folks. I see one of our co-hosts on here, Joy, who was born and raised in this area. Good morning to you, Joy. Hope you're walking on memory lane. Last time that we were here, you were with me. That was, I can't remember, somewhere back in July or something like that, or June. So it's been quite a while that we haven't actually been here. Just to give you an indication of where we are, a little bit of landscape, landmarks here now. We were on the first beach that you're seeing there on your right. That was yesterday. We were on that. We walked up past Sandals in the distance. And then beyond that is the Dover Beach Hotel. So it's a beautiful, beautiful location. Now, my time for some camera time. Remember, this is not showing off. So I have the little spiel to run by everyone that may be new on here this morning. If you are new on this channel and you're seeing us for the first time, I hope you will come and join us and bring your happiness and your peace and joy. Remember, the only way you can make a comment is if you're actually a friend of one of my friends that are on here, or if you're one of my friends. If you are not one of my friends, I highly recommend that you subscribe to us, send your friend request to Facebook. Let me send you a welcoming package so we can sort of get you up to running speed in the EMC so you know exactly what it's all about and what we offer. Also, we would like you to bring your joy and peace, and the only way you can comment and send your joy and peace is by actually being a friend or a friend of a friend. To all the others that are on here all the time, these stubborn people that give me a lot of trouble, if you've seen anything that's contrary to absolutely amazing and excellent about me, that would mean they are the haters. They're the people that just are envious of being the person who is the best person in the world. And let me get that shot out of here though. I want you to see my full face. Hello, how are you all this morning? Yeah, I'm feeling great myself. Check me out though, look. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Here we go, breathing exercises. You know we're fair all the time. 1 for all of you and 2 for me. So here we go. Beautiful, beautiful Barbados. And here we go again. If you have stayed on for that, you are definitely hypnotized by my majestic and magnificent looks. That's obvious because I would never watch anybody breathe in fresh air unless I was actually there. So the only way we do that is if they were as magnificent as me, and as there's no one as magnificent as me, I can state it again, I would never watch somebody breathe in. You know, I hope you all have had a great day. We're all about fun, we're all about happiness, we're all about peace, we're all about joy. We're all about what the world has forgotten. So what we're trying to do is we're trying to bring all of those beautiful and blessed things back to the world in our own way. We don't do it through a lot of advertising or anything like that. We do it just through attraction from all of our friends, spreading the word, and from anyone that we meet. That is how we're trying to operate here going forward. It is not a business, although we're a registered legal business in Barbados. This is my journey that other people come and walk with me on their own journey. They're not walking my journey, they're walking their own, but we do it together. We do it side by side, not behind, not in front. Hope you all have had a fantastic day. I'm going to give you some of the other scenery. I know you would like me to stop here and do like 20 seconds of pause on me, but I will turn it around for you now, so hold tight. Once again, greetings from Barbados. This is the place I know all of you that are on here this morning wish you were if you're not here at the moment. If you are here, please get out and enjoy this. You have been blessed with this beautiful, beautiful island. It is your playground. Go and have some fun today. Remember, life is precious, so whatever you do, please be careful, take your time. Remember, tomorrow we are not guaranteed. It is today we're guaranteed. So please don't let anything destroy your peace and serenity today or your joy. You know, if you start to feel sad or whatever, that is an emotion that we have to experience. But please get yourselves out of it. Do not live in it. Make sure that you can enjoy this and carry this beauty with you. And also spread it to anyone that you may come in contact with today. So from myself, that would be me, of course. I had to get a little more camera time. I was feeling bored there. And also from this beautiful island of Barbados, we greet you all and say have a great day. Be safe, be happy, love life, and give thanks and be grateful for what you have. All the other people in this world would love what you have. Right now, you have more riches than anyone in this world. You have your peace, you have your serenity, you have your joy, and you have beauty in front of you that is as beautiful as anything you'll see in this world. Have a great day. Love you all.